I'm a woman refined by fire, but not consumed by it.
I've been an award-winning leader celebrated for my success, but I've also been laid off, survived a house fire, and battled chronic illness. Every setback became a setup to rise, reinvent, and shine brighter. I've created the Connie Korbelic podcast, a space to help you rise and reinvent with confidence. Join me every Saturday and step boldly into your next.
Good morning. Happy Saturday, unicorns. It is August 23rd, 2025. We are 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. I am so glad you are with me here today. If you're watching live, drop some good news in the chat. What's a small win or something that you've been able to celebrate this week? I'd love to celebrate with you. And hey, if you're watching the replay, type replay in the comments, and I will come back and show you some love for the support on the channel. How'd you guys enjoy that little intro video, a little introduction to about who I am for those who may not know me? I hope it was a little insightful for you. Put that together. It was so much fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and just get right into it here today. Bear with me just a second. Just going to check audio settings real quick. Make sure we are good to go there. All right. If you guys are on Instagram, let me know that you can see me there. Looks like we are live there. I see Terry Triple has joined. Hello. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get started and jump right into today's topic. And today we are 3 steps to turn invisibility into impact. And for those who may not know me, I am Connie, and I help individuals rise from layoffs, rejection, and invisibility into careers where they're seen, valued, and boldly reinvented. And if you've ever felt invisible at work or overlooked for that promotion, or maybe just, dismissed after a layoff, this episode is especially for you. Now, I'm sure invisibility, may have looked different for you, working hard and never being recognized for those efforts, or sharing your ideas only to have them dismissed or really ignored. Or maybe, with the rise of AI, you've seen or started to feel replaceable. I'll be real with you. I have certainly been there too. After being laid off twice in less than 10 months, I know what it feels like to lose titles after layoffs and to really wonder, okay, what am I actually worth? Like, what now? And to really wonder how to move forward. And I know the feel of, the sting of demotions and, having that occur in front of people that I was leading. The respect was lost, the impact was changed, and trying to keep a strong face while pushing forward, that was one of the hardest things I have ever had to do. But there were moments that I felt expendable, like just another body in a seat rather than a valued player on the field. And that's a really hard thing to overcome. But today we're going to talk about the 3 steps and 3 shifts that are needed to really help you overcome those sorts of feelings. So here's what changed. I realized that no title, no organization had the power to fully label my value. I've been awarded for my contributions. As I said in my intro video, I've been celebrated by organizations for my success. I graduated as valedictorian, I have a degree, and I've built a career that has spanned over 5 different industries: telecom, mortgage litigation, e-commerce, network marketing, and now in manufacturing. And that makes my experience very unique. And, given your background and your career, maybe you were able to transfer your skills from market to market. That makes your experience unique, and it makes you more valuable, or a different valuable asset than someone else, because no 2 people have the same experience and have gained the same skills or problem solving things as you have in the way that you have experienced them. So, it's the ability to translate success across industries and, to be able to bridge between teams, communications, executive teams, customers, and adapt quickly in any environment. And now I bring that same perspective to you to help you rise from layoffs, rejections, reclaim your confidence, and be sought after in today's talent marketplace. I made the decision that I would no longer shrink to someone else's limited view of me. I was born to shine, and so were you. Being overlooked doesn't mean that you don't lack value. It only means your value hasn't been fully recognized. So here's the truth. You are not your job title. You are not invisible, and you are not small. You were created with a uniqueness that deserves to be seen and heard, and it starts with recognizing that truth in you first. Biblically, Psalms 139 says, "You are fearfully and wonderfully made," and that is your foundation. So here are 3 steps to turn invisibility into impact. Number 1, claim your confidence. Write down your wins and your transferable skills. What does that look like? Well, speak them out loud as, affirmations. I'm an analytical leader with strong communication skills. I'm adaptable and I excel at problem solving in any environment. See? Easy. Build your confidence file. That's something you can pull out on interview days or tough days. I have a small example of that here that I just kind of made one for myself. And, read it if you need to, create it, post it. But basically what I've just captured here is, hey, this is my confidence file and it never expires. It has no expiration date. I have a breadth of experience across industries and I've proven my adaptability to learn quickly and no matter the business model. I'm a bridge builder between stakeholders. I am good at crisis management and resilience, negotiation and problem solving. I have a unique value proposition, and I bring the breadth of perspective and depth of resilience, and I can add value to any organization from day one where most candidates can't. That helps build your internal confidence. So today, build a confidence file for yourself. Number 2, shine your light. Make your presence known. You don't need an LLC to share your expertise. Start small. Post your career insights on LinkedIn. Post your expertise or things that you've learned from your experiences. Share your wins in meetings and network with intentionality. Remember, visibility is not bragging. It's stewardship of your gifts. So, number 3, step boldly into new chapters. Say yes to opportunities that stretch you. It's going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to feel scary. It's going to feel foreign. And your first instinct is going to be to run away from it. But step into those. Give yourself some grace and do something messy. It doesn't have to be perfect, but doing it messy is still progress over waiting for that perfection, right? Progress over perfection. Network outside of your comfort zone. Stretch and meet those individuals that you might maybe scared to talk to or scared to introduce yourself to because you feel like, they know or are more experienced than you. Jump into it, introduce yourself, put your best foot forward, and apply for that role that feels too big because that's where growth really happens. Starting this podcast was a stretch for me to start speaking to my expertise of my experiences across the different industries. And it was scary, but I've learned to really love this and enjoy going live each week and sharing the topics and discussion to help you rise from layoffs, rejection, and invisibility into careers where you are seen, valued, and boldly reinvented. So imagine this. You walk into your next meeting, interview, or networking event knowing that your voice matters. You're not overlooked. You're indispensable. You're not shrinking. You're shining. You're not stuck. You're stepping boldly into your next chapter. The world doesn't benefit from you playing small. I'll pause here just to check in on some socials. I see Mr. Tony Smith from DC. Fantastic. I am Mitch Race. I think we've got New York in the house. Awesome. Step boldly into new chapters. Agreed. Yes. Well, thank you, Tony and Mitch Race. I certainly appreciate you guys joining in and watching the live today. I see Terry Tribble as well. Thank you so much. Well, One more thing here. I know if today's message resonated with you, drop the word bold in the chat or comments. I want to know that you're ready to stop shrinking and step into your next chapter. I do have a big news announcement. I'm going to put a little graphic up here on the screen. The Connie Korbelic podcast is growing, and starting next week, I'll be coming to you twice a week. I am starting another small segment of the Connie Korbelic podcast simply called Radiate in 8. And this is 8 minutes of encouragement to reset your week because sometimes that's all it takes. I'll be live on the socials Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time for 8 minutes. And this is going to be just a casual conversation, some encouragement, some reflection, valued, and help you reset your week. The leader, Simon Sinek, says, if someone's in crisis or in struggle, it only takes 8 minutes of someone having a conversation with them or phone or, really just touching base with them for them to feel seen and for the struggle to feel validated and to have them feel comfort in their struggle. So this Radiate in 8 is so that you can have a place to feel seen, valued, supported, and just look at life from an encouragement perspective, reflection, and real talk. So I'll see you guys twice a week, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time for 8 minutes. And then on Saturdays at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, we'll go a little deeper into our career topics and just reinvention and stepping boldly into your next opportunities. So thank you guys so much, and I hope to see you there as well. So if you found today's episode, if you found value in today's episode, the best way to support this community is to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Together, we are building a movement to help those who feel invisible after layoffs to find their way back to confidence and purpose. And if this episode hit home and you want to go deeper, I would love to personally invite you for a 30-minute one-on-one coaching session with me. This is your chance to unpack your story, identify your transferable skills, and start shining as the unicorn you truly are in today's marketplace. You don't have to walk this road alone, and I would absolutely be honored to come alongside you and help you rise, reinvent, and stand out in today's talent marketplace. Just message me bold, and I'll be happy to send you my calendar, and we'll start that one-on-one conversation. Until next time, guys, rise, reinvent, and radiate.